Four people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Brady's a little difficult. You know, when we're live on the air, sometimes, Brady, I do hear you go,
Yeah.
Sometimes I think things are really funny, but I know that no one else is going to think they're funny.
Yeah, so you can't do it.
I just enjoy it for myself.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know what that feels like.
No, you wouldn't.
do you have any other questions that the Morning Hot Tub could tackle right here in time?
Sure. Well, this is more of a statement from the Lil KC. They say, been listening to the podcast since episode 1, and I listened to it in my earbuds all day to the point the cartilage in my ear hurts. LOL.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
That's
Get
not
yourself
fun.
some better headphones.
Yeah.
I was going to say, are they trolling for us to buy them?
Maybe that's what's happening, yeah.
Do you want new headphones, the Lil KC?
What can we do for you?
Yeah.
What is the name? Lil Casey?
The Lil KC.
The
I
Lil
think that's what
KC.
it might be Fel Ilks. But I think it's the
Maybe
Lil
it's
KC.
the little Casey. Like, not KC, the little Casey.
Oh, like Kate? Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is happening?
I just want to know what Brady just tried to say.
Yeah.
Well, it's
They'll
the-
cook. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll ilk.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
probably
where the
that.
words stop and end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should maybe do a GoFundMe and get some headphones for this
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it doesn't have to take very long.
We could all just splurge
Yeah.
and go in on it. I don't know that
we
need
could
to
even get like a
GoFundMe.
dollar store and just get some headphones there. We don't
They're
have to.
$4.
No,
I think I'd rather crowdsource this.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is fun. Yeah.
$4.
Yeah.
No, aren't we talking about the big, big
Like
headphones? that
Beats by
Yeah.
Dre or whatever?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wasn't that the problem that those headphones weren't good for the little kicks?
The what? Rush?
How did you say
The
it?
Lil KC or fellow.
Yeah, for them.
Oh, no, they say earbuds, not headphones.
Oh, they
So
want earbuds.
are inside your ear.
Yes.
Headphones are typically like the bigger
Right.
outside
Well,
ones.
this person was complaining about their ears
They're
hurting.
earbuds, yeah. So
Okay.
maybe
Yeah.
we should get them the big ones.
So they
I
want
get
the big
that.
ones. Okay.
I understand that. My ears are like weird too, and they hurt
so now
with
we
all
have to
earbuds.
crowdfund
What
for
about
you.
the
Some headphones.
what are the little foam ones from the 80s that had like the little
Oh, those
metal
are
band
great.
on them? Those. We'll get one of
Were
those.
they great?
We can't
Yeah.
get those anywhere.
Sure we can. Brady,
Oh my God.
find those.
All right, eBay.ca.
We have so much fundraising. to
80s
do.
Yeah, we do.
headphones.
We can do it.
Or maybe not a lot. Let's see what eBay says.
A minute ago, you didn't want to do anything.
I'm in. I don't take much to switch sides.
Isolating that for sure.
Oh, boy.
That's a fun one. $15 for those like
Hey,
80s
okay.
retro
And
headphones.
I bet you the quality's great.
Really?
I'm not sure
Jenny,
of that.
you think the quality's
I'm
good?
definitely not sure of that.
No. It's like the headphones you get on the plane. Like, they're not good.
They're not good. I mean, they work for the plane ride.
Right,
So,
yes.
yeah.
All right, well, we'll figure out all this GoFundMe stuff in the next few minutes.
Sure.
While you enjoy the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, that time of the week here on the Morning Hot Tub where we get to spin the wheel of fun. Who's going to do that?
Who wants it? I did it last time.
Well,
You guys-
then
you guys
allow
got
me,
mad.
please.
Okay.
All right, Rush.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wow, you're wearing your skinny jeans today,
Yeah,
too.
Yes,
that's
yes.
you.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, this is fun. This has been forever since we've done this. Because, I don't know, why do we always need reasons to do things? Now it's time to play Unnecessarily Blindfolded.
Oh, it's
on
been
the
a while.
Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Fair enough.
I don't remember how this works.
Oh,
Okay, well, one of us on the show will be blindfolded.
Yeah.
And we'll explain from there who's getting blindfolded today.
Okay, I'll roll a dice here. Let me just
Okay,
see what I
let's
got.
see.
Oh, Jenny.
Okay.
Okay, Jenny's
Yeah.
getting blindfolded.
I feel like there was no dice.
Okay, I'm coming in.
No, it was close, though.
All right, so you don't mind if Brady blindfolds
No,
you?
Yeah.
can somebody tell me how this works again?
Well, you're going to be blindfolded unnecessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. It has
There's just
nothing
no
to do with the
reason.
game.
It
Yeah.
is not
Okay.
necessary at all that you be blindfolded.
Okay. Got it. Nope.
Another.
you. I'm gonna add
I can't
Do a
see
second
anything.
blindfold,
I
just to
swear
be
I
sure.
can't see anything.
Now you're really
that's-
blindfolded.
oh. now I
Let her
can't
breathe
even
through her
smell.
nose.
Can you
Okay. Not really, but that's okay.
Okay.
third one here. I just want to make sure.
Oh, there's
Okay,
just is
gotta
it really this
cover them.
necessary?
Yes.
I don't.
Okay.
see anything?
I can't see.
Okay,
anything.
I don't think she
smell
can see.
anything.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Super.
Very
All right,
tight.
so Jenny, you watch a lot of TikTok.
but she's blindfolded.
I know she is.
Hang on, you know what?
Unnecessarily.
I'm going to add a fourth blindfold.
Okay, you want to make sure that she can't see. Yeah. Because the game would be ruined if you
Why?
could see anything.
Would it? Because it's
Yeah.
not called unnecessarily blindfold. There's 4.
Yeah,
It's very
okay.
tight. Okay.
It's very necessary
Yeah.
blindfolds.
All
that
right.
you wear unnecessary
Yes.
blindfolds.
It looks like, because they're sleep masks.
Yeah.
And it should be noted, Jenny looks like the kinkiest woman alive.
She does, yeah. All right. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think we're ready to proceed.
So, Jenny, on TikTok and Reels and stuff, have you ever seen when people have to do blind rankings?
No.
You know what that is? Okay, so I'm going to give you a bunch of movies, okay? And you have to put them in a certain spot.
Okay.
So you only have 5 spots to choose
Yeah.
from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
Okay.
keep in mind, Jenny is blindfolded.
Right.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with it. So you have to say where you would rank these movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
From like your favorite to your
Favorite to
least.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But where you lock them in, that's the way life goes.
You can't move them.
You can't
after.
change them.
Yeah.
And from here on out till the day you
Oh,
die.
So I don't know which ones you're going to say.
No.
Right.
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
All right, all right.
How many do you want to do? 5 or do you want to do
Yeah.
like 8?
I think 5 is good.
5?
Yeah,
I think
Okay.
5 is
yeah.
good. And keep in mind, when you're listening to this, Jenny's blindfolded.
Yeah. Very important to
There's
note.
4
Okay.
blindfold. I'm not just blindfolded.
Unnecessarily,
either.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so ready?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you the first movie. You have to put them somewhere in between 1 and 5.
Okay. Oh, boy.
And we're going to let this haunt you till the day
I
you
know,
die.
I know, because I
If
don't
you-
know what's coming
Right.
next.
No,
That's
you
exactly
don't.
it,
You don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Happy Gilmore.
I'm trying
Careful.
to think of all that you're going to
Where are you
going
going to put that in your top 5 of all time?
4.
Number 4.
Wow,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
pretty far down.
Happy
I know,
Gilmore,
but I'm
number
assuming
4.
you're going to give me like,
You don't know. I
Let's
guess.
see.
don't know.
Yeah. And you're doing this blindfolded.
Yeah. It's important to note.
So
Jenny
hard.
is blindfolded.
With
Yeah,
4
4
blindfolds.
blindfolds.
4
Four
blindfolds.
blindfolds.
Yeah.
Do you want a 5th one? I can
No,
bring
I
in-
don't want a 5th blindfold.
sure?
It's very tight already.
Unnecessarily blindfolded.
Yeah.
All right. Emily Rose.
Oh, the exorcism of Emily
Oh, you
Rose.
love that.
Yeah.
You love that.
Oh,
Do you love
Happy-
it more than
God.
Happy
It feels
Gilmore?
weird if it was higher than Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
though,
but they're very different, Rush.
They
It's
are
like I have
different.
to think
Yeah.
about. I'm going to put it at 5.
Five?
Oh,
Number
God.
5. Okay, so
oh
it's
my
5.
God,
God.
Jenny.
I
So
don't
you're
know.
saying every other movie that he mentions is going to be better than,
yeah.
than
I
Happy
think so.
Gilmore.
I have to think about what I rewatch, right? Like
Okay.
what my go-tos are to rewatch.
All right, so you still have 1, 2, and 3
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
if you're listening to this and you're thinking her rankings seem a little off, keep in
Yeah.
mind she's
She
blindfolded.
is in fact blindfolded. Yeah. How many blindfolds again?
There's
does she?
4.
4 blindfolds.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want 5?
No,
I do
I
have
don't
more.
want a
Okay.
5th.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Good.
I feel
Okay.
like your
Thank you.
circulation's being cut off.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Encino Man.
Oh.
Aw.
Encino Man.
Okay, you do
It's
like that
on me.
movie.
It's above Happy Gilmore.
3.
3.
Wow, okay.
I would have put Happy Gilmore in front of it, but I
Yeah.
don't have a choice now.
No.
I'm
No, you
blindfolded.
don't. Yeah.
Okay.
You are blindfolded.
All right. Jenny, your next movie, and you only have 1 and 2 left.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. The Holiday.
Oh, God. This is not
Oh,
fair.
okay.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2
Is the holiday.
Okay.
So there's only one left, and it is the greatest movie of all time,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
according to a blindfolded Jenny.
This
That's-
list was
is Jenny
not
blindfolded?
pre-made.
She is, yeah.
Yes.
She's wearing.
There's 4 of them.
Again, if you're listening to this and it sounds a little off,
Yeah.
it might be because Jenny's blindfolded.
Okay. Now, do we want a 5th blindfold for the final
No.
one?
No,
Okay,
no,
you're
it's
good.
okay.
Sure?
We've
Yeah.
run out of time.
Okay, I think we have lots of time.
So at number 2, The Holiday. Number 3, Encino Man. Number 4, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 5, Emily Rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the last one I have on my list here, which, by the way, now is instantly number
Instantly
1.
number
yeah,
one.
I know.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Star Wars 2 Attack of the Clones.
No, there was nothing.
The greatest movie ever made.
Number 1 is Star Wars 2 Attack of the
I
Clones.
hate this game more than I hate being blindfolded right now.
I didn't see that coming.
I was waiting for Shawshank, man.
Okay.
Well, oh yeah, there was other ones on the list here that we didn't get to,
Yeah.
like Elf and
yeah.
and Cocktail
Right.
and all
Right.
that. But yeah,
That's
it
why I
was-
assumed those. Like
it
I
was
assumed
Star Wars
Cocktail.
2 Attack
Sure.
of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or Ferris Bueller's Day Off or
Yes.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are all movies. But
Labyrinth.
again, keep in mind, you're blindfolded.
Never Ending Story.
So
there's all.
that changes things a little bit.
I'm glad you reminded people,
Yeah.
Rush, of her being blindfolded.
Thank you
It's
so much.
important, yeah.
Can I take them off now?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Oh, God.
There was one.
I don't know which one is on. Oh, God. Oh, God.
2,
Yeah.
3.
They're not even on right
No, they're not. No.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Good.
I feel like somebody was videotaping that.
Why would we do that?
No, what are we, sickos?
Part of the game. Yeah.
Did you want it to be videotaped?
Why is there toilet paper in front of me?
What?
There's toilet paper
Where?
right here.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Brady,
Is that yours?
did you bring it in? I do have to blow my nose, so I appreciate it.
You sure you didn't do that before you put the blindfold on? You were blindfolded.
You were blindfolded the whole
Yeah.
time.
Well, thanks, Jenny.
No,
Yeah.
thank
And
you
Jenny's
guys.
favorite movie of all time, everybody, Star Wars 2,
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones.
Obviously.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
A lot of people may have tried to use a sick day on Monday after the Super Bowl, just to like recharge. But in the future, you might be able to use a sex day.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
A new report says that it's possible that workplaces may start providing special days for sexual wellness. These so-called sex days. Is that you,
won't.
No,
Brady?
they won't.
Yeah.
Did you do the
The ooh, yeah.
Oh, God,
that
Brady.
was my sexy voice.
No.
Wait,
was not comfortable.
do you want me to? Okay, I'll just be in the background.
Okay, thank you.
I'll add context. Layers.
They'd be dedicated time off for intimacy, health, and related needs. No, Brady. In a survey, more than 3 in 5 employees support the idea of paid or unpaid sex days.
This is not good.
No. Half of employees who have taken a sex day reported increased productivity, and nearly 1 in 5 would feel comfortable approaching their manager about taking a sex day or a
No,
sexual
would not.
wellness day. No, you would not. Like, you'd have to be
No.
like a very tiny company and be really good
Yes.
friends with your boss.
Yeah.
1 in 5 people
Yeah,
would do.
no.
No way.
No way.
way.
No, you're doing that.
Yeah, we're still doing this
Yeah,
bit.
we're doing that. Okay. I think we can
Sex
pause that.
day.
No, no, Rush.
Can I take the day off?
No. I don't know whether you're going to kill me or if you're in the mood.
It might even spill into tomorrow.
No. Now your trailer voice.
What's really, really awkward about this, though, is if, like, how was your sex day yesterday? And you go like, oh, my wife worked. You sit home by yourself all day. And
Just myself. Yeah.
exactly.
You got to.
That's weird.
No.
But you'd have to line up, but your partner, you'd have to line up with them
Right.
for the same sex day.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's a catastrophe
Now-
for
Oh my
society.
God, and imagine thruples.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what?
exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
what do you do there?
See,
but
when-
it says intimacy, health, and related needs. So I think if you needed a solo sex day, you could take
Related needs.
one. No. Oh. God.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't go up to your boss and say, listen, I need to spend all day tomorrow masturbating, so I will not be at work. 1 in 5 people are not saying that.
That's a great clip. It's getting isolated.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Wow. Yeah, that's hardcore.
Yeah. You're not
That's
doing
very
that.
forward.
If your boss, it's if your boss couldn't say something like, "Can you not be in by noon then?"
Do you need a day?
Oh, give me a half hour. Like,
Seriously.
Or just tell me you're going to the dentist.
Yeah.
I don't want.
A full day? What do you got planned?
you can't ask that, HR.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
There is no way a company's putting out these
No.
days.
No.
It's just not going
If
to
you
happen.
want to call them health wellness days or
Just call
whatever.
it a personal day.
Yes.
That's it.
When you first said this, the
Yeah.
sex day, I thought it was going to have something to do with like an ovulation calendar. That people would have time off because they're
That
trying to
would
start a
make more
family.
sense.
That I
Which
can
again,
see.
though,
Yeah.
you still don't need the whole day. But okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But if that's not what this
Yeah.
is, it's just
Yeah.
weird.
But then,
Yeah.
because you can take personal days, right? There's a
Yeah.
difference between personal days and vacation days, but
Yeah.
personal days, they do have to verify that it's, a personal day and you're
personal
not
day.
going down to, Jamaica or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
So they do kind of have to ask, could you say, like, could we say to our boss, oh, it's for a sex day? Would they accept that reason?
No. Well, first of all, I'd clean it up.
Yeah.
I
You
would
would
say,
call it a
my
sexual
wife,
wellness
my
day.
wife and I, if I was close enough to my boss, I'd say, we're trying to have a baby, and so,
Yeah.
like I would go, can I have sex
No.
day
Yeah.
off tomorrow? I need sex day.
No, and I don't think your boss wants you wording it like that either. That's just uncomfortable.
Brady have sex?
Yeah.
Brady allowed
Right.
to Brady have sex
Why is
tomorrow?
Brady talking
I don't
to
know.
the
Third person.
He's dropping words now. Yeah. He's speaking like a
Just picture
somewhat
that's how it
educated
asks.
chimp.
Yeah.
You know what? At that point, I'm giving you what you want. Just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
He's talking like a caveman because he's been home masturbating for 12 hours.
That's true. Yeah. Because it's sex day.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time to play Brady's
Oh my God.
on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Guys, how you feeling? Good?
I'm
Feeling great?
I'm okay.
Well, but it's such a wonderful time of the year.
Sure it is, yeah.
Possibly the best time of the year. Some would say maybe the most important time of the year.
Would they?
Love is in the air.
Oh, yeah.
For Brady Jones.
Oh.
Okay.
Me. Love for me.
Congratulations.
Because
Okay.
there's a big holiday coming up. My birthday.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what people are talking
Okay.
about. And look, sometimes singing happy birthday just doesn't cut it. Last week, if you remember, I had you guys make a love song for Rihanna.
Yep.
But let's be honest. Rihanna Shmariana.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
on,
today is
Brady.
all about me. So in honor of the big holiday that takes place this time of the year, my birthday, I want you guys to create a love song for me.
Oh. Okay.
A tribute, if you will.
A tribute to Brady Jones.
Yeah, now last time you guys each had to do a sentence. This time, let's change it up. We're going to go around the horn, and you each get a word.
word.
yeah.
Now, this song, of course, it should be full of compliments.
Uh-huh.
You know, maybe talk about how wonderful of a friend I am, a co-host, how
I wonder
talented,
how this is going to go.
Yeah.
how gifted I am. If you want to talk about my overall, like, I don't know, aura of beauty.
Okay.
You can do
Come
that.
on.
We
I'll
get
leave it
it.
up to you guys.
Yeah,
Get
reel
it.
in.
Wherever you want to go with this, just, let's make it really, really fun and just about me. Okay. All right. Are we ready?
So it's a
Mahler, you're
love
gonna start.
song about you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a tribute of sorts. Really, you take it in whatever direction you guys feel is
Okay,
best.
sure. We can do that. Yeah.
All right.
When's your birthday? Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, just make this extra special for me. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
I don't even know where to start.
Take your time. Just wait. Feel the song out.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. I'm really excited. Here we go.
Brady.
Jones.
Ziz.
What?
Brady Jones is.
Oh, is.
No,
okay.
yeah, Brady
Jones
Jones
is like
yeah.
it's. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not really a... Okay.
It's not a word, but okay.
This is not your song. Well,
sorry.
it is, but we're
Brady
doing
Jones,
it.
Brady Jones is always
Ready.
For
marijuana.
What? Wow. Okay.
He
also
Likes
to
drink.
Okay. More beautiful, guys. Talk about all my good qualities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brady.
Oh, that's good.
Jones.
Has
Problem.
with
love.
Oh,
And
drinking.
doesn't really feel complimentary. Yet.
And
marijuana.
Back to the marijuana thing, huh?
His
only
Redeeming.
quality.
is
That
He
always
sleeps.
soundly.
Probably because of the marijuana. and the drinking, yeah.
Brady
Jones.
Never
tries
To
be
sober.
We keep going back to that one.
he
instead
Drinks.
heavily.
If we can
Day.
move on. All right.
Sorry.
day.
Day. And
Nine.
There it is. Yeah. At least you guys are building chemistry. Okay. Wrap it up. Here we go.
Brady
Jones
Is
the
worst.
What?
human.
ever.
Jenny?
They set me up.
You could have said not.
Oh yeah.
Brady
Jones.
Is
a
Remarkably.
impressive.
Oh?
but
Ultimately.
Not
That's what we're
Not. Well, there's your song.
You just sued me again.
I know. I had to go with the theme.
That was nice.
I was really looking for something a little different, more
I
lovey.
think the listeners got a little taste of Brady Jones.
I
there.
think so.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Brady Jones is always ready for marijuana. He also likes to drink. Brady Jones has a problem with love and drinking and marijuana. His only redeeming quality is that he always sleeps soundly. Brady Jones never tries to be sober. He instead drinks heavily day and night. Brady Jones is the worst human ever. Brady Jones is remarkably impressive, but ultimately not.
I think that was wonderful.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
This is the worst.
Birthday. Hey, the good news is you'll never remember this. You're drunk.
And you'll sleep just fine. Don't worry.
Does anybody see my lighter?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
New research has found that the simple act of holding a loved one's hand reduces pain. Researchers at University of Colorado found in their study of 22 long-term couples that the more empathetic the partner, the stronger the effect. So the lead author of the study said the idea for the study came to him while witnessing the birth of his daughter, and he wondered what he could do to alleviate the pain of his wife.
Dude, live in the moment.
Oh my God! Well, talk about empathy. This guy's feeling it, saying, "I don't want my wife to,
Yeah, I
feel
guess.
this
But then
pain."
he's thinking about like doing studies and
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess.
No,
He said, "I reached for her hand and it seemed to help." Well, I'm gonna guess it was a moment that maybe she wasn't in a whole lot of pain.
Yeah, and that was very good of him to say, oh, that seemed to help.
Yeah, it seemed to
Maybe
help.
she didn't
No.
find it helped.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that she didn't. I don't know that had a huge effect. I mean, I'm sure it does
Well, you
to
know,
a
his
certain
little
degree.
studies are paying the mortgage for this house.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
So,
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
or they're
that's true.
You
taking
don't know
away from
Pavel
paying the mortgage.
Goldstein?
I don't know that his studies are doing well. I know he's
Right,
studying.
yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, in the midst of childbirth, before I got the epidural, there is no hand touch or hug or
Tell me about it. It hurts.
conversation
Jenny
or
and I,
anything.
we've been through it.
See?
Oh, don't you dare, Brady.
This-
yeah, what happened, Brady, a few years ago? What
Yeah,
happened?
you guys hooked
God.
me up, if you remember, to
That's
that machine that simulates perfectly childbirth.
Not
Yes.
even
Yeah.
close.
Basically,
Probably
I
worse.
I went through it, and Jenny was on the controls, so she was able to exactly replicate what
Yeah, it wasn't
she went
exactly
through.
at all.
And
Did
quite
you
frankly,
throw up?
I almost.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think
I'm
I was
really
just
proud of you,
breathing
Brady.
differently,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Really
yeah.
proud.
Thank you, thank you.
God, that's
I
not
really
at
like
all.
the idea of this. Like, I imagine that this guy is, telling the story
Yeah.
of the childbirth.
Right.
His wife's there, like, Yeah, no, but then I held her hand, and everything was better.
And it was
It
just
took the pain
fine.
away,
Yeah.
just holding my hand.
Can I ask, do you picture this all happening like right beside the birthing bed?
Yes.
The interview?
Yes, exactly. As she's giving birth, her pain's gone right now. Look, I'm holding her hand, and she's fine.
It's shot like The Office.
Yeah.
He's just
Exactly.
doing an interview.
Yeah, he looks at the camera and gives a Jim smile. See, it worked.
Well, maybe it helps. Who knows?
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it
Like,
feels-
again,
it
if you stub
sounds
your
right.
toe, I
Right.
feel like it might help a little bit. Like any
If I
comfort.
held your hand, if you stubbed your toe?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it might give me a little bit of relief.
I feel like this
Giving
story
birth?
would,
I don't know.
Again, if it was a woman doing the study, and it would just be different. This is just
Yes.
bad because it's a guy
Yes.
talking about
Yeah.
the woman's pain from giving birth
Yeah,
getting
you shouldn't
better
do that.
because of what he's doing.
But now,
Exactly.
is he saying exclusively women's birth or just pain in general?
He's saying pain in
Yeah.
general,
so-
but the
Yeah.
idea came to him
Yeah.
when he wanted to alleviate his wife's pain and held her hand. Yeah, it didn't make a difference.
But it makes, I mean, like having someone there to comfort you, like that
Yeah.
for sure is going to make a
Sure.
difference. Is it necessarily reducing the pain? I don't know about that, but it's making the experience more comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I
When
ask-
you're like, sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say, when you're in the thick of it, and I remember,
Oh, here we go,
here we go.
Jenny,
Yeah, I'm just going to
giving
talk
birth
about my
again.
birth
Oh, my
again.
God.
But
We
giving
get
birth,
it.
It was
and
so painful.
It was painful.
It's not even that bad. God.
No, but you get a break. You're supposed to get a break. You have,
Yeah,
pauses,
that's the hand-holding, right?
Yeah, it was the hand holding. No, but I remember saying to my mom,
Did you
I'm
try
like,
ice chips?
oh my God, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
If you watch The Price is Right while it's happening,
Yeah,
that could
exactly.
help.
it alleviates
Get
the
your
pain.
mind off of it.
Yeah,
Sure, that's all it
exactly.
takes.
Bingo! That's what I needed.
Mind
Bingo.
over matter.
Somebody should have given her a VR set.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Maybe if
No.
somebody tickled you, it would have
I
taken the
feel
pain
like
away.
What do you want to say?
I was just going to say I didn't get a break. There was never a break. It was just constant pain. And I looked at my mom and I'm like, why am I not getting a break? You're supposed to get a break. Why can't I get a break? And then I started barfing. And then they gave me an epidural early, which was awesome.
That's it.
Best.
See?
That's it. That's the end of the story.
I did mine
I am
without an
telling you a
epidural.
hand
You did.
Yeah.
We're really proud of you,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Very
Good
proud.
for you,
Thank you.
Brady. Good for you.
Because you know
Appreciate
what,
that.
Brady?
Yeah.
At least Jenny's built for this. You're not.
That's right.
That's exactly
So,
That's right. So it was
what
harder for
went
you.
through-
Oh,
Look
my
at these hips. Do you think
God.
these are birthing hips? Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Brady, don't say that. You've got great birthing hips.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks. I'll hang on to the clip more just because I want it for myself.
Yeah, exactly. Makes you feel good.
Exactly.
Can I ask you another quick question about holding hands?
Sure.
Do you find like what's the limit of holding somebody like your spouse's hand? Like, at what point does it become like, okay, let's stop holding hands?
Oh, okay, good question.
You know,
yeah.
like you're walking down the street and after like 2 minutes you go, okay, like
That's enough.
we're a little clammy here. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I think there's just a feeling. It's just like when you know it's time to get up
But
for dinner to leave the
Yeah.
restaurant.
But don't you think
sometimes
one
just
person
know.
does the pull away? They've got to, right?
Like
it's not
sometimes-
mutual
Yeah.
at the same time you both drop.
Right. Somebody has to initiate.
Like we'll
a
do it.
drop.
Like if we're holding, because often we'll hold hands in parking lots from if we're like getting out of the car, walking to a store.
I get that,
So
yeah.
we'll let go when I'm going to reach for the door.
don't do that.
So, like we'll do that. And so like usually when something's happened or if she's
I
reaching
see
for
what you
something,
mean.
or
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But then there's always like the long vacation walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know why it's always on vacation. Maybe
Yeah.
just feeling
Yeah.
extra lovey.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. It's like a
Yeah.
long walk, and at some point you
Like you go
disengage,
from
but I
your
don't really
room
think
to
about
the
it.
buffet and
Yeah.
you go, we're not going to make it all the way
Yeah.
there holding hands.
No, that's what you don't.
So sweaty.
Also, sometimes if you're walking and then you have to, move to let like another couple walk
Yeah.
by or
Yeah.
something, so you'll let go then.
Do you rejoin?
Oh, good question.
I think sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But I
Right.
think most of the
I
time
think
you
you
do.
would. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
almost natural.
Yeah.
If there's a reason, like if there's an obstacle in your way,
Right.
you break and then you come back together.
But again, like if I'm in the parking lot into a store, we'll hold hands in the parking lot, let go to open the door. We don't rejoin hands in the store.
It would be
Oh, we
weird if you
don't.
did
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a store like that, because then you're almost intrusive to other people.
Yeah.
I'm
right?
going to say resort, store, parking lot, wherever it is. I have a 2-minute window. Like I'm
Oh,
just,
yeah?
I think I just
Yeah.
let it go after
Yeah.
that amount of time.
It's not a time thing for me. It's
well, no,
it's
I
a
don't
feeling.
time it. And 3, 2,
I feel like
the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we're not big hand holders.
No, nor are
we're
we.
just not.
And
you know?
so, after 2 minutes, it's like, and at the end, it looks like I'm holding 2 fingers. And I
Yeah.
don't even know it. It's just so
I just want to walk freely.
Yeah.
I want to be on my phone, sweetie. I love you, but I want to be on my phone right now.
Found the loveless marriages.
There it is. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, I guess it's time for this.
But if I don't
Hit the intro, Brady Jones.
because he's forcing us to do it, now it's time for That's Not Very Punny on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I feel like that intro needs more punch.
I don't think it does. I think
feel
it's
like
got plenty of punch.
You
I
don't
think
sound as excited as I know you actually are.
It's for a lot of people, it's Valentine's weekend.
Yes.
People are going to go to dinner all weekend
Sure.
and
Really a week
celebrate
of
their
love.
love. Yeah,
let's
sure.
be honest,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, a month of love.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Rush has some Valentine's jokes he'd like to share with us.
And they are fantastic.
Are they?
Fantastic.
We don't
Are they?
You know what? We're gonna come in hot. Mahler.
Yeah.
Why did the skeleton end his relationship before Valentine's Day?
Why?
His heart wasn't in it.
Jenny, right off the bat, you gave him a big
Jim
love.
like that?
Just when I don't see them coming.
Oh, you
you
like
know,
that
they're
one?
good.
Oh, my
Jenny,
God.
what did the painter say to his wife on Valentine's Day?
What?
I love you with all my art.
So bad.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh.
You like that one? Brady,
What?
what's pink, oinks, and shoots arrows on Valentine's Day?
What?
Q-pig.
Oh my God.
You pig.
Cupid.
Cupid.
Oh,
It's
Rush.
such a stretch, man.
All right, well, you like this one, Mahler. How do farmers celebrate Valentine's Day?
How do farmers celebrate Valentine's Day?
With lots of hogs and kisses. Oh, yeah, she's loving this.
A belly
Yeah, you are loving this one.
belly laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you being kind to him or
No,
are you?
I like a good pun
These
sometimes.
are great. Well,
A
Jenny,
good pun.
You'll like this one
Yeah.
then. Why couldn't the computer go out for dinner on Valentine's Day?
Why?
It had a virus.
That's not even like
Valentine's
That's a
Day.
good one. He
You
had a
can use
virus.
that for
Couldn't
every
go anywhere.
holiday.
Yeah. But it was
not
dinner
even
on Valentine's Day. That's what made it topical.
God.
Brady,
Yes.
what flowers get the most kisses on Valentine's Day?
What flowers get the most kisses? What?
Tulips.
God.
Tulips.
Oh,
My God.
yeah.
Tulips. That's a good one. Yeah.
So bad.
Oh, Mahler.
Oh, my turn. Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Where's the best place to find dates?
Where?
The grocery store. In the produce section. Come on.
Oh my God.
So
You
stupid.
find
Oh, that
dates?
took me a second.
Who
I'm
doesn't
not
know
proud
that?
to admit.
Such a stretch.
I know, Jenny, you're a big fan of the Star Wars world. What did Han Solo say to Princess Leia on Valentine's Day?
What?
Yoda won for me.
Why would it's just a random character? Why not Luke Skywalker? Why?
No, but
Okay.
Yoda won from you.
Yoda
Yeah.
won for me.
I get
Right.
Thanks, Mahler. You like that one.
Just- yeah.
Brady,
Yeah.
what did the two rocks pledge to each other on Valentine's Day?
What?
To never take each other for granted.
That was not terrible. That's not
that
terrible.
was good.
Pretty good.
Oh, you
Okay.
like
What
that?
he's got to do is he's
Granted.
got to edit down to like
Right.
3 or 4.
Exactly.
that was a good one,
Or
too.
one. Just pick your favorite.
Mahler,
Yeah.
why was the ghost really sad on Valentine's Day?
Oh, this should have been Jenny's. Why
Yeah.
was the ghost really sad on Valentine's Day?
He didn't have a boo.
God.
You like that one too. All right, Jenny. I've got to wrap it up here. Okay.
Okay.
I've,
All right.
I've already
God.
given you my best stuff, but I saved this one for you. You're gonna like
Okay.
this
I
one.
don't believe that for a minute.
Jenny,
Yeah.
what do you call it when two boats fall in love?
What?
A romance. Happy Valentine's
You
Day.
don't have one more for Brady, though?
Good night, everybody.
No, we're good. We're good. That's plenty. Wow.
Oh, that was strong.
They don't get better. You'd
That
think
was
after,
strong.
you know,
That was a good one. You guys loved that one.
doing this segment all
man.
these times, you'd punch these jokes
Non-stop
up.
belly laughs.
Goodness.
You guys loved it.
You know, and the texting coming in right now, I think it's more
People love it.
stop doing this.
No.
Don't ever do this again. They don't
They're
like
talking
the
about you
puns.
guys and they're slamming it. That's what they're saying. Stop
Yeah,
that.
uh-huh.
Wouldn't you say overwhelmingly people don't like
I think
puns?
they.
Not what it says
I
here.
think it's the worst.
I mean, I like a few of them.
Tulips classic. This is what I'm hearing.
Oh, boy. Very
Tulips.
quiet. That's all I'm going to say.
That was a good one.
No, we got it.
Tulips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The granite one was
Yeah.
not terrible.
Like, who is this person that just, my cheeks hurt?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
do they hurt?
Oh, they were laughing so much. They were laughing so much because they were such great puns.
They were groaning. They were over and over and
My
over.
cheeks hurt, and you got 4 sideways laughing faces with the
Wow.
crying.
That's it. See,
Yeah.
they're not only just laughing straight ahead, they're laughing so much their heads
I
angled.
think this person's confused about emojis. I think they're crying emojis. They're sick of this.
There you go, Rush. And what's this
God.
thing called again? This
It's
feature?
not very punny.
This is so
Very
punny.
It's actually
little
accurate.
punny.
It wasn't that punny.
It was very strong. Good night, everybody.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Well, on the show before, I've brought up musicians and actors and actresses and that. We all know them, but rarely do we see them in anything, or we don't know what
Okay.
songs they sing.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like an artist that comes to my mind is like Lily Allen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting a divorce from that David Harbour
Sure.
guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Her
yeah.
brother was on Game of Thrones.
That's
Oh,
true.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know a song by Lily
Right,
Allen.
right.
Smile?
Yeah.
Smile?
Yeah,
That's,
Smile,
that's the
yeah,
only
yeah,
one.
sure.
That's it.
Okay.
And you know what? Who else I would put in that category? Or do you have a list here? And I'm going to
No, go ahead.
John Legend. We
Yeah.
know John Legend so
I can name
well.
a few John Legends.
But I know what
songs.
you're
Like,
saying.
he doesn't
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got some
I know what you're
songs.
saying.
People are like that with Lana Del Rey, too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
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 You know
right.
she's got a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
And same with some actors and actresses.
Uh-huh.
We know who they are. In fact, they could be award winning.
Mm-hmm.
And like I know the movie maybe they are famous for, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never seen any of their work.
Sure.
So, to
Okay.
speak.
Sure.
So Jenny, this is a guy that you have a major crush on.
Oh.
Adrian
Brody.
Brody.
Ah, yeah.
The pianist. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I never saw it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's about World War II. It's so,
Yeah.
so good.
That's all he stars
The
in, by the
Holocaust.
way, now are World War II
That's
movies.
true.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so true. He's been in a bunch of them, actually. I
Yeah,
feel like.
his new one is like that too.
Yeah.
The Brutalist,
Brutalist,
Right.
Yeah.
which is 4 hours, and there's an intermission, and
Yeah.
it's just
Oh my God, an intermission?
so
Pianist,
long.
The Brutalist.
Yeah, he does the Ist movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else would I know him for? Just the pianist? Is that it?
He's also a model for is it Dolce & Gabbana, I
Right.
think,
Yeah,
or
he does
something
that
like
too.
that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He was in King Kong.
Okay.
No, I never saw that.
No, but you're right. Outside of The Pianist, I don't know what else he's been in.
Yeah.
But everybody knows the name.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. And can see him. He has such like a distinct
That's
look.
right.
Yeah.
You know
Well-
him. Yeah.
He has a thing.
Yeah.
You would say maybe because of the nose. Is that maybe why?
Very distinct nose.
Well,
yes.
let me tell you, His nose got him into trouble with a makeup artist on the set of The Brutalist.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He was telling the story recently, and he said it was funny. I guess he was in the chair, as many of these actors and actresses, have to put on makeup and sometimes prosthetics and everything else for the roles. And so he had one of these women prosthetic people there along with the hair and makeup and stuff, and they kept trying to remove his nose.
Oh,
No.
Oh, no.
And so she was working away at it, and he said, "Are you trying to remove my nose?"
Oh, no.
man, that's rough.
And he had to tell the makeup artist that his nose does not come off.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Oh, that's
And
very
then
funny.
she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This will go in my diary." So there would be some actors that would
Man.
be really
Insulted
mad about that. Yeah.
That they
Yeah.
didn't know what he looked like,
Right.
Well,
or
that
do
and
you
they
know
were
who
trying
I
to
am?
remove his giant nose.
Yeah, they're saying that your nose is
Yeah.
so big it has to be fake.
Yes, but that's the thing. But if they knew who he was, they would recognize that
But
was
when
his
you
nose.
sign on to a movie,
You're not
don't-
doing your research?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
think
Yeah.
you do some Googling.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I guess it depends on the angle of whatever headshot you're looking at.
Right.
Yeah, he does have a weird
does.
nose.
He's got
Now that I
a
look
weird
at it,
nose,
like
sure.
it dips super low too.
But not to the point that you would think it's prosthetic and you better take it off.
Well,
She did.
Oh, man.
She did.
That hurts.
yeah.
Does she get to go back the next day, or is he saying to his people, fire
I
her?
think he's a nice guy. I've heard really, really good things about him.
Okay.
Now, are they real or true? I don't know, but I think he would just laugh it off. If he's telling the story, he has a sense of humor about it, right?
Imagine lying there and them going, "Okay, let's take off your fat suit."
Exactly.
Hey,
Oh, it's really on there. I can't get.
Yeah.
Where's the zipper? I just.
oh, you're actually that fat? oh boy.
Oh
that's
no,
tough.
that's too bad.
Oh,
Yeah. So
embarrassing.
It is embarrassing for her.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Less so for him.
At
It
least
sounds
he-
like she was joking with him, and I don't know if I would have joked in that scenario.
It doesn't.
Oh, I think I would have.
I think that's the only thing you can
what
do.
are
Yeah.
you going to do?
Like
Yeah.
you would say, I'm so sorry. Like I'm such an idiot, and then you sort of own it and laugh
And then
about it.
do you do the thing where like you have a beautiful nose?
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't double down. You just
You
roll
can't.
with it.
You really
can't.
can't.
No.
I actually really like your nose. That's worse. That's worse
Yeah.
because you don't. You thought it was fake.
I thought it was so nice
Exactly.
I'd remove it and keep it.
That's worse too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened to him like where he's been cast in a movie and they said, "Okay, we're gonna have to really put on a fake nose"? Oh no, we'll just keep your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, have they ever done that?
I don't know that anybody else has ever made that mistake.
No.
Oh, I bet you it's happened for sure. For sure.
I don't think so.
No. And you find him attractive
Yeah, I do. He's got a thing. He definitely has a thing. Yeah.
I get that.
from the movie 20 years ago or like today.
Even today. I
Okay.
follow him on Instagram. He's a
Oh,
good looking
wow.
guy. Yeah.
What a weird
he models.
follow.
I
That's a
know.
weird follow.
I told you I have a crush on him. He's my celeb crush.
There you go.
Outside of Ryan Reynolds.
Nothing wrong with that.
And Nick Jonas. And I'm just kidding.
You're all over the place.
The funny thing about it is you keep saying Nick Jonas, and everything you go with, the song you like, it's Joe singing the part you like.
I know, but I loved Nick in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jumanji.
Jumanji. Jenny.
So,
I don't even know.
wrong movie, wrong singer.
I just imagine it's Nick singing that
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy your crush and his
Thanks.
nose.
And his nose.
And his nose. And the Brutalist. Nobody on who's listening to the show is going to watch this thing. I don't think it's 4 hours.
No.
Although he
that's
might
crazy.
win the Oscar again, and that would be his second time winning for a World War II movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Yeah.
he won for The Pianist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We're talking about Adrian Brody, by the
Yes.
way. Somebody just asked.
Oh, okay.
Did we never say it?
No, we did.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yeah.
definitely said
Like
it.
way back when.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
But if your alarm goes off at
Yeah,
this
you gotta,
time,
you gotta make sure.
Yeah.
Rush, it's old radio school
Yeah.
rules to reset.
I wanted to make sure
exactly,
that we even set at the beginning because there's a good chance. Because sometimes we get off on tangents.
That does happen.
Sometimes.
So there's a possibility.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Happy National Make a Friend Week, guys.
Oh,
When was the
sure.
last time you made a new one?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
This past weekend, I met a
Yeah.
friend has a new boyfriend, and he was very, very nice.
Okay.
Lovely guy.
I would say, yeah, like a couple friend thing. Like, when I, got together with my wife, people that she knew and husbands and stuff
Okay.
like that was so, yeah. I mean,
So like years ago.
Yeah,
Like 10 years ago
10
was the
years
last
ago,
time
yeah.
you made a new friend?
And if you and your
Really?
wife ever split, you wouldn't be friends with them anymore. You'd lose them as the friend.
Yeah, they have to
connection.
choose.
If they have to choose, I'm not getting picked.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
are they really your friends at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm trying
made
to
a
think.
new friend,
When's the last time I made a friend?
That's so sad.
No, but I think
No.
it's common here. 3 out of 4 are the same here, Brady.
No,
No, I
Jenny's,
made a new
yeah.
friend, like I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
they
Shout
know
out to
that?
Rebecca. Yeah.
And how'd you get friendly with
Was
Rebecca?
Introduced a mutual friend introduced us, and we met for coffee and hit
Okay.
it off. And yeah,
Would
she's
you take
wonderful.
a bullet for Rebecca?
Not yet, Rebecca. Sorry.
Not yet.
I'm trying to think when I would have made a new friend.
You're really putting thought into this.
You know, I have to say, like, it's a weird situation because, like, for example, Brady Jones
Yeah.
is now my friend, I believe, outside
Sure,
of the
yeah,
station,
yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, how long you been on
Would
the
you
show
take a
for?
bullet for Brady
Yeah.
Jones?
I don't
I
know,
would
like
think
8
about it.
years?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think
yeah.
about it?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't rule it out.
Okay.
I can't say for
Yeah.
sure I
Yeah,
would,
sure. Right.
but I'd think about it.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I think in those
So
scenarios.
I'm gonna
Okay,
read.
you're
So
still
is
thinking.
Brady Jones your last new friend? Because I think Brady's probably my last new friend.
I think so.
Yeah.
Guys, that's crazy.
No, I'm happy with that. I'm very selective as to who I want to be friends with.
Yeah, but
And
like,
that's a good thing. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Like,
you know?
are you like? There's a difference between friends and acquaintances.
Brady, would you say that SB is my friend?
I guess.
Yes. All right. There you go.
How long you been with her now?
5 years?
There you go.
Hey,
5
5 years ago, you did it. You
Yes.
pinned
Right.
it down.
How long you been with Derek?
6 years.
All right,
7
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rush, you and I were on a roll for a
So
while.
many friends. Yeah.
So many new friends.
I really want to meet Rebecca. She sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
She is. You'll love her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I have to take a bullet for her?
I don't know that you have
I feel
to.
like that's not really what friendships are about.
Also, you don't have to if Jenny's not. You don't
You're not there yet.
All right. Okay. All right.
Anyway, this story is a poll found 39% of people hadn't made a new friend in over a year. So you guys aren't
Great.
alone. Someone asked Reddit for advice, and the comment that got the most votes was to find a place where you'll see potential friends regularly. Okay, in other words, don't expect to meet someone once, immediately hit it off, and become
That's
best buds
Brady,
overnight.
though.
Yeah.
Brady does
Yeah,
this.
you do
Yeah.
that, Brady.
Yeah.
Find something you're
Yeah.
into and keep going back. It could be a coffee shop, a sewing circle, you and your sewing, Brady,
circle.
pickleball, or even church.
So, Brady,
you know?
outside of the definition of like a Facebook friend,
Why
which
does
is,
Rush keep walking by the window of this coffee shop? Back and forth.
Why is
Back
he
and forth.
holding a sewing machine?
Yeah.
That's weird.
so without a social media friend, Brady,
Yeah.
how many friends do you have? I don't even want to know the number,
I
but go
don't,
ahead.
we've talked about this before. I don't even know what
He
that
has
like
tears.
means. Yeah,
Tears.
But how many? Like, do you have like 100 friends?
for sure.
Oh,
For sure. Like we threw a party on Saturday. It was like a daytime thing where everybody's skating and having fun, and we had 45 people come. And
Okay, so
we
you-
had the
friends?
guest list. Yeah, and we had 26 for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. How
And
many
you were
friends do you
stressed
have?
over the people that you didn't.
I was.
You
I
had to,
felt really bad.
How
you had
many
to carve
people
up the list.
Did you
Yes.
leave out? How many people do you think you had to leave out?
Oh, we could have easily another 20 or 30 if we sort of extended to other groups.
So would
know?
you say you lost friends based on this then?
No, but you have to, at some point, you have to draw the line. It's like a wedding, right? Like,
Yeah.
you can't invite everybody.
How many followers did you lose when you posted
Yeah.
that party?
Sorry, Eric.
Because that's tough.
It is tough.
well, I expect to see Rebecca at the next one.
Yeah. I kind of want to meet Rebecca.
You'll like
She sounds
Rebecca.
lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rebecca.
She'll be fine. We're all full of bullet holes.
Except for Jenny.
I'm not
Not
there
taking a
yet.
bullet for it. Sure, Rebecca. Maybe Rebecca's sitting at home going, why did I make friends with Jenny? This is the worst. I didn't think she'd bring me on the air and talk about me nonstop.
Seriously. We're going to have to send her this. I don't know that she listens to the show.
What kind of friend is that?
That sounds like a bad friend. Even Eric listens to the show.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I think on the show, most of the time we're against new words, new vocabulary. Is this true? Like, we don't like combining words.
No.
We don't like adding useless words to the dictionary.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
really
that's
mind
more
it
the
as
one.
much as you guys.
We have enough words.
I'm with you, Jenny. I think it's more the weird, random, sort of trendy words that
Yes.
we don't like
That's what I
seeing
don't like.
get
that come
put
and
into
go
the
really
dictionary.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a couple more here I want to throw your way.
Oh.
What do you guys think boomer ask is? Boomer ask.
That is a boomer asking for help with like tech, anything
That's-
tech
yeah, I
or
was
phone
thinking,
related.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. It's a question like not knowing how to post something on Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah,
or,
a boomer ask.
Or
you
my
guys-
dad recently, who sent me a text message,
Yeah.
and he was watching tennis on his laptop and couldn't figure out how to maximize the screen, so he didn't see a screensaver in the background. He literally was like, "Jen, how do I get this to open up on a full screen and get rid of the roller coaster picture on the right hand side?"
There you go. That's perfect.
That
boomer
sounds
ask,
like a
yeah.
boomer
That's what
ask.
I was
That's
saying.
a boomer
Yeah.
ask.
So you guys are all
Yeah.
agreeing on this?
I think so.
Nobody wants to go off in
No,
different direction?
that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Brady?
Yeah,
You're-
no, I think, I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, well, the Wall Street Journal calls this a cousin of the humble brag.
Oh.
So what this is, it's playing on boomer ranging. Okay, boomer
Okay.
ranging. A question, so the asker can respond with a boast.
Oh.
Think about that coworker who asks, "How was your weekend?" with the intention of launching into a response about their more exciting weekend adventures.
Oh, I
So
don't
it has
love
nothing
that.
to do with boomers.
No, not really.
That's
weird.
I guess boomers are more
It's like
likely
a
to do it.
boomerang, right? It's coming back to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Got
That
it. I
makes
know
sense.
people
Boomer
like that
ask.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like, how was your
Yes.
weekend? Knowing full well they
Yeah.
don't care for a second.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally. They're just sitting there waiting. They're waiting.
Yeah, but those are boomerang people anyway. Like, those are the people that never ask you questions about your life, only talk about themselves, or
Yes,
only really
yes.
invested when the conversation is about them. You
Yeah,
know?
like
Right.
Brady.
Yeah. Oh, Brady.
Hey.
It's okay. I don't think so.
I
How
think-
was your weekend, guys?
I think, Jenny, you're the biggest boomer asker on the show.
Am I?
I think you would be.
And really?
I
I
thi-
feel like I'm a question asker, not really a. I offer up information, but you guys are all very like quiet about what
I
happens. in
don't
your
think
lives.
so. I don't think she would do that. Jenny would just tell you what she did on the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
think she would
but
hide
who,
it.
Who would be the biggest one then on the show?
I don't know if any of us really are.
But
I
if
feel
you
like we're
have
all-
to pick one
Yeah.
in that scenario.
I guess Jenny, but it's more just conversation.
Yeah.
Not she's not looking
Oh, yeah,
for
I'm
it to
not
come
saying
back.
she's doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
I just think,
Then
unfortunately,
it can't
she's-
be a boomer ask. You have to if you're
Yeah.
doing a boomer ask, you're doing it because you want to talk about yourself, right?
Right.
Yeah. For me, I'm genuinely curious
Yeah.
No,
about
but
you
when
guys.
you and I see each other, like right at the beginning of
Yeah,
the day,
yeah.
You'll come in and go, "How was your weekend?" And I'll go, "Good. How was yours?" "Good." And then you go, "Oh, and so Derek and I went to like you'll launch into
but I'm
your
just
stuff."
excited. Yeah, but that's a thing that I'm excited to tell you about something that happened.
Right.
But I'm telling
It's
you
not a brag
generically,
necessarily.
like, yeah, I had a good weekend in
Yeah.
terms of like I don't want to talk about anything
Exactly.
about weekends.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, and often though, it's not necessarily something that was amazing. It's usually something that went wrong,
True.
or somebody who did something
I
stupid.
guess
or
I
whatever.
am going to say, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's the closest, but I don't think
Yeah.
she does it. I mean, compared to the rest of us, I mean, I don't
Like if
share
I,
it.
Rush, when you and I are in here by ourselves, how was your weekend? Good. How was your weekend? Good.
Right.
Why?
I
That's
like
it.
to chat.
Like I don't,
Brady and I have
I don't
kitchen
share
chat.
anything about my life with anybody, so
No.
I'm the least
true.
likely to do this.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you live. Are you
Yeah.
in
So
the city? I
yeah.
don't. Okay.
Yeah, Brady's got to fill a form. We don't even know your first name.
Yeah. So it's. I can tell you, it's not
Not
me.
untrue.
All right, and the other one, okay, you guys bombed on that definition.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about phobo?
Phobo.
Phobo.
Like a
Fear of buying out of.
fear of blacking out?
Yeah, that's
Getting too
It's
drunk?
okay,
Okay,
Brady.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
This definition goes beyond you.
Oh, sorry. Got it. All right.
Is it a fear of being out?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because it's the opposite of fear of missing out. There's a fear of being out.
Being out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd
I
rather
think that's a
be
good
home.
one,
You don't want to be
Rush.
out. I'm going to say fear of being out.
Yeah.
All right, not a bad guess.
Okay, so
Okay.
apparently not right.
No.
Okay.
It is the latest anxiety-inducing trend, the fear of a better option.
Ah.
So this Patrick McGinnis
Yeah.
guy described it as the anxiety that something better will come along, which makes it undesirable to commit to existing choices
Yeah.
when making a decision. Even then, there's the perfectly acceptable options in front of us.
Right.
He says the struggle to choose just one is an affliction of abundance.
Yeah, I get that. I have friends that are like that. Like, if you'll throw a party and you'll message them being like, hey, in 2 weeks on this Friday, we're having a big party. It'll be, okay, get back to you. Or like, sounds great, man. We'll let you know. And then the day before, a couple days before, if you're the best option, they'll let you know that they're coming to the party. If you're not the best option, if there's something else out there, then we'll go do that.
Okay.
But they don't say to you, Phobo.
No, they don't.
No, because then it's like, you're not that high up there, you know?
Right.
Yeah, you're
See,
my
I have the
last
fear
resort.
of having to pick one.
Of like having
of the
multiple
two.
options?
Yes, and like, oh God, I got to say yes to something, I guess.
Well, that's kind of what it is then.
You
Yeah.
Fopo.
Fear
Fear
of
of picking one.
picking one.
But that's what you're doing because you want to make sure that you're picking the right one. So that's what this is.
I guess, or I guess it's just the fear of having to commit to anything because I don't want to.
Yeah. Jenny has fogey. It's the fear of getting invited.
Yes, there it is.
Fogey.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. I got Fogey.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
You just try to stay under the
Fogey.
radar. Try not to get noticed.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
And I'd send you an invitation, Rush, but I don't know your first name.
That's right. Yeah. Fair enough.
Do I use the international stamp? I don't know. I don't know.
Hope you had a nice weekend.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.